Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. My name is Jay and come with me as we get some cleaning done after work. It was Tuesday, I believe, and I wanted to get some stuff done around the house before it just got too out of control. And sometimes we only have an hour or two after work where we can stomach cleaning, but unfortunately we are adults and you have to clean your house every day. I've been reluctant to accept the idea, but you really do have to clean something every day. So this day was mainly focused on my bedroom, my laundry, because I had no clean underwear in the drawer. They were all in this basket. So my bedroom needed a good clean and dust. And then I did a little bit in the kitchen, in the living room, just to finish up. So if you're like me and you don't have a lot of time, this video is short and sweet and perfect for you. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you all have had a good week. I've had a pretty good week. Unfortunately, I'm going into my on-call weekend, so I do have to work, unfortunately. So that's maybe why the week was so good, because the weekend may be very long. I'm hoping not. When I'm recording this voiceover and this actual video, we're going into Memorial Day, which usually would be a nice, refreshing 3-day weekend, but I have my fingers crossed that I don't get paged at all, and I am off Monday at 1 a.m. So I will get 24 hours off of work, and I'm excited about that. So then I will go into a 4-day work week next week. So something to be happy about. I'm not happy about being on call this weekend, but such is life. My on-call bonus is a big chunk of my salary that helps me afford this house. So, you got to do what you got to do. On my bed, I'm just spraying some Autobahn. It's like a fabric disinfectant. I really loved the Febreze antimicrobial fabric spray. I love that stuff, but I think it's been discontinued because it was clearanced out of Lowe's, and by the time I got there it was gone, and I have not been able to find it. I think you can find a gallon size, but I've talked about this before. I'm not making my own cleaners. I'm just not doing that. It's hard enough for me to clean. So if it doesn't come in a bottle that it can be sprayed out, I'm probably not going to buy it. So I just wanted to spray the fabric refresher and sanitizer on my mattress. This is technically a mattress cover, but I treat this like the mattress and I never take it off. So I just do that periodically when I'm not cleaning the mattress, just to kill some germs, you know what I mean? And then here I am continuing with the laundry, and I'm gonna put fresh sheets on the bed. I know I've been trying to chat less, but I feel like this video is going to be pretty chatty because it's so short, and I really like sharing with you all and hearing your feedback, and it's like open communication here as much as can be over the YouTube. And here in my room, what I've talked about this too, the dust. The dust is so bad, but I did change the air filter on my house recently, which has helped, but I needed to get up here and physically dust this fan with my hands and a cloth because the dust can get kind of sticky. And I noticed when I had the fan going at night, I would wake up sneezing and a little bit stuffy, and then it would clear up as I was getting ready for work. But I was like, man, is it the cold air on my face? And it could be partially that, but I think it was that plus the dust on the fan just rolling or moving around all night. And the fan can also disturb dust in your room that's already there. So if your room is already dusty, the fan is just blowing that stuff around all night, and that's not good. So I wanted to make sure I got up there and dusted. And I actually don't run the fan at night all the time like I used to. Now I'm a little bit paranoid about it. So I just try to keep my room cool and dark in other ways other than just having the fan on the highest speed all night. But I'm sure soon my electric bill will pay for it as we get into AC weather. It's been super hot in Maryland But then it mysteriously cooled down, and now the weather is beautiful. Of course, it was raining. I feel like it's been raining everywhere. And when you were a kid, I don't know if it was like older, millennials and older, but you know, they used to say, April showers bring May flowers. We're in May. The flowers have come up. It is still showering. So I don't understand that. It's been raining almost every single day, but the rain tapered off and now it's between 60 and 70, which is phenomenal. The weather is so beautiful. Of course, I will spend so much of it in the office. And then I come home and I'm too tired to function. But again, that's just life. But I am very, very happy that we have some really cool temperatures. It's been so nice to just even turn the heat on at night, because when I turn the AC and heat completely off, it'll get down to like 65 in the house, which is a little cold even for me. So it's been nice to just turn all that stuff off and have the window open. You guys will see my new patio door that I got replaced, but I am really, really enjoying this weather. As the weather has been rainy and a little bit cooler, I've been reinvigorated to do my outdoor space. As you all know, I don't want to have the ugliest house on the block. My house is yellow and it has light blue shutters. It's not ugly, and it very much fits in the style of houses in my neighborhood in this part of Maryland, but she's, to me, not. She's kind of cute, but I say that to say I've been getting my lawn together every summer and spring since I've lived here, and I feel like I'm the closest I've ever been to having it actually look attractive. So in the back this weekend, in the morning, of course, because I'm on call in the afternoon and overnight, but I want to go out there and do some landscaping around my air conditioning unit. I want to dig up, it's just weeds and old rocks and old weed barrier from where I'm sure at one time it was landscaped, and I want to put down some rocks around the AC unit. Very simple, but will definitely make an impact as far as visually, and I won't have to weed whack in that area and like have it just look really kind of grubby. So that is a project that I want to take on this weekend, and then later on in the summer, I want to say the end of the summer, I'm going to replace some of the boards on my deck. I have a wooden deck outside and some of the boards are rotting, which is great. But I already cleaned it for the summer. I'm going to reseal it, get some waterproofing layer over it. And then at the end of the summer, when it starts to cool down again, I'm going to go ahead and replace the rotting boards. And yeah, so lots of things happening this summer eventually. But the first step was getting that patio door replaced because it was hard to open and close. And then in August, I'm going to get the second patio door replaced, get some new flooring throughout the whole house, fingers crossed, and then move on to the outside, the wooden deck. So lots of things I'm planned, and I feel like I'm just getting inspired by this weather. It's so cool, and when it's not raining, and I just really want to be outside more. I thought about getting a trailer, but I was like, let's not get ahead of yourself crazy. Let's start locally around the house. I got a hitch for my bike so I can take that out easier than just putting it in my trunk every time. So things are hopefully going to be happening, and I want to spend a lot more time outdoors this year. But for indoors, my bedroom is clean, and this is how I like to keep it. I keep the lights off, the blinds closed, and it very cool. And then at this point, I was like wore out. I didn't want to do anything else, but I was like, girl, come on. You know you have to pick up at least something else. So I moved on to the kitchen. In the kitchen, I'm mainly just picking up. I hadn't seen my countertops in what felt like forever. They just always had clutter on them. So I'm just picking up and clearing out the sink. I'll do a few dishes. And I actually used my Tinco the night before on the floor. So it was kind of clean. I mean, it could have used another mop, but I was running on fumes here. So I at least wanted to just clear out the counters and the sink. And I got an Instant Pot. I've actually never had a brand Instant Pot before. I had a Ninja Foodie pressure cooker, and I love that thing, but it had issues with the sensor on the bottom. It was not registering that the pot was in the machine, and I had read that that was a pretty common issue, so I got rid of it. And especially for busy nights when the meat's not defrosted, I don't have time to be waiting by the oven, I just wanted a pressure cooker again, so I figured let me just go ahead and get the actual Instant Pot. And I got a small one. I think it's 3 quarts. It's like a mini size, which is perfect for me. I love my little mini crock pot, so I figured I would love a mini Instant Pot, and I really do. So that's been a nice addition to the kitchen. I'm trying to be mindful of the appliances I bring in because I don't have unlimited space or money, and I just don't need every kitchen appliance. I did recently also get a coffee grinder, but I feel like those are things people have. Now, what a lot of people don't have, but I want, is a Ninja Creamy. I do not need no ice cream maker. That's crazy, but I've been seeing people on Instagram that I actually know and trust. They have it and they're using it, and at work people are talking about how they're making ice cream, and I really want a Ninja Creamy. I like Ninja products actually. I have the Ninja blender and I really like that. I think it's a good alternative to a Vitamix, but I don't need no Ninja Creamy. I could just keep trying to tell myself, you do not need a Ninja Creamy. But if you have a Ninja Creamy, do you like it? I really don't have many other updates, you guys. Just here working. I've been very much into handbags again. I'm back on the handbag bandwagon. I've been really into purses again. And I've been kind of dabbling in novelty purses. I don't have a TikTok, although it's getting harder and harder to not create one. But I do watch TikToks like an old person. I don't have TikTok, but I just watch them on the internet. And a person that I really like is Mariah Loves Purses with an O. Mariah. It's pronounced Mariah, but it's like spelled Mariah. Anyway, she has a huge novelty purse collection, and she's just so fun and peppy, and she always makes these cute outfits, and she really just inspires me to be more fun and just kind of wear what I want, and I can accessorize how I want, and I can be like a bright light, because in my mind I'm very like bright and bubbly and fun, and I love to laugh and I love color. And then in person I'm just like this high-strung, tired, wore out, serious person who laughs at weird things that nobody else finds funny. So I don't know, maybe a little bit of chronically online syndrome going on here, but I really like her TikToks, and I follow her on Instagram, and she's just so inspiring because I just love her outfits and her purses. So I've been looking at some novelty bags, and of course still selling on Poshmark. I need to expand to Depop. I've never sold on there, but I see that clothes seem to do better, so I may start a Depop and just selling my things to buy more things. And that's kind of it. Do you guys have any trips planned? Do you do any camping, any cruises, water park trips? Do you have anything planned for the summer? I would love to know. Now that the kitchen is cleaner, here is my new patio door. Those are some food stools. I'm kind of into those too, but they're going to go outside. But there's my new patio furniture. You can see, of course, it was raining. And look at this, you guys. I have a white patio door. This is the door that was giving me trouble opening and closing. It got to a point where it was really hard to open, and I didn't even want to go outside because of that. So I got this door replaced, and I thought it would be $3,000. He only charged me, the person that I hired, he charged me $750 in labor, and then I paid for the door, he picked it up, and the screen as well, and look at it, it's white. And we're gonna walk across. So if you're new here, I'll show you what doors I used to have. They're Anderson patio doors, and they were very high quality when they came out, probably in the 80s or 90s, but now they're just kind of outdated and a little rusty and old. So when I get a little more money, probably in July, I will contact him, and he already measured my front and my side door as well. So I'm hopefully going to have him replace the other patio door and then replace my front door, my side door, and those 2 screen doors. Although I think I can do the screen doors myself, but interior doors I'm like not the best with. I hate replacing doors. I hate hanging doors. Something about it, especially because I'm so short, like holding the door up to get the hinges on, it's just a pain. I always hurt my legs and my feet and my knees. So I'm going to have him come back in July, Lord willing, and finish up the doors, and then I'm going to get new flooring. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm so scared to get quotes, but I need to start getting quotes now. I've already got a company recommendation from a friend, so I think I'm going to have them do lighter flooring, price dependent, because I was going to just have them do downstairs and match upstairs, but if I can afford it, I'm going to have them do the whole house in slightly lighter colored flooring. And here's my final food stool. This was my white whale find. I couldn't believe it. I was looking for it, and later in the year I'll decorate with that. But thank you so much for watching and listening to my rambles, and I hope I inspired you to get something done around your house, even if it's short and sweet, and I hope that I see you again very soon.